Welcome to the Investor Impact Power Talks with Vinney Chopra, where investors gather to share their insights and strategies in the world of multifamily, real estate, and beyond. Get ready to be inspired and equipped for your next level of success.
Hi friends, this is Vinney Chopra from here in Danville, California. And you might be saying, hey Vinny, what are these over here? You know, I wrote this book a few years back, Apartment Syndication Made Easy. It became top seller. I came from India with $7 in my pocket. It says 500 million. It's going to be 1 billion very soon, very soon. I'm right at about 850, 900 million. And then I'm ready for the next billion. Actually, you will see that happening, 2 billion in this book also. The other book I wrote, which has been a very big positivity, has been my life. Always, I've been married 43 years with 2 children, and the beauty is to be positive, the mindset that can take you to all the places in the world. And that's the book that also became big seller. My third book, Senior Assisted Living, is coming. So do yourself a favor, go ahead and click the link below to get free copies, audio copies of these books, even printed copies of these books. Printed means digital if you can't afford it, but I would highly recommend for you to get these or go to Amazon.com. Just go to Amazon. I got it in soft cover, in hardcover, in Kindle, in audio, also the Spanish version of this book also. So let's crush it, guys. I know you can be successful. I know you can do the kind of things that you want to do in life and have the streams of income and know how to really, educate yourself so that you could become a strong force in this world in real estate. I know you can. So take that step. Don't just be on the sideline. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your education.
Brother Ankur, do you know how many in is this? I'll ask.
Seattle is 6 plus 2.
6 plus 2. I think in California also, it's 6 plus 2. If you do some modifications or something, they let you do 8. And I think in Florida also maybe 8, it's possible. So that's what I did, ask and all that. And then it just gives you all kind of things. It's mind-blowing how you could search. Oh, look at this one. Go ahead.
Based on your answers, it doesn't have specific 8 to 10 listings, but it has given some other. It has given some other opportunities.
Okay, maybe you could give it prompt, ask follow-up. You say, could you give me the on-market listings now for 5+ bedroom in Fort Myers? Let's see what comes. I just like to play around with this. It's just mind-blowing what it brings you. Let's see what it does.
Nice.
Look at this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I didn't lie. Look at this. Look at this here. How long will it take you guys to go through Realtor.com, Craigslist, or any other places, and then you get this information in it right there? Again, some will be good, some will be bad. But look at that. It gives you the asking price, gives you how many bedrooms, bathrooms. You can ask follow-up questions. Keep on asking. And it just keeps on giving you. Look at that. Wow. So again, the big thing is, wherever we are looking for now, I would like to give the stage to Brother David. David, you have been buying single-family homes, brother, for 30+ years. So give us some pointers. How could we get good deals?
The one thing that I always say is, first of all, because they're single-family homes, you've got to think of it like an investor. And what I mean by that is, as long as it's somebody's home, it's harder to get a good deal because they're emotionally connected to it. So the first thing that I typically like to look for is they have left the property. It's vacant, okay? So whether they have tenants in there or that have left, or the owners have left that property because they're transferred by job, that house is vacant. That means they're paying for it. They're paying property tax, they're paying insurance, and if they have a mortgage, they're paying a mortgage payment. So they got 3 payments. So now all the emotion is gone. So now, so if you if you can add to that prompt in Perplexity, I don't know if you can. There are software like PropStream and others that you can, and you ask it more questions. Show me those same properties, but I only want to see the vacant ones. And now you're narrowing down, and ultimately you want them to be off market. Because if they're listed, the biggest obstacle you have.
So much competition, maybe.
Well, it's not just competition. The obstacle is the agent wants a commission. Daryl, going back to what you were talking about before, is you could get a lease with an option. It's okay. In Texas, there's no such thing as a lease with an option. You can only do a land contract. Just understand that whether it's single family, multifamily, it doesn't matter. Real estate is about control. It is not about you control a property. You never own it, because if you don't pay your property, you could own it free and clear, but if you don't pay your property taxes, they'll take it. You control property. And when you find single family homes or multifamily where the emotion is gone, multifamily, they almost have to be losing money. Then you can get a good deal. Of course, that's different than value add. That's stabilization. What Vinny's doing with RELs is really stabilization, because you're buying them not fully. So that's just my 2 cents. There's a lot of creative ways, but you'll increase your odds if you're looking at single family homes. I'm not buying single family homes right now. I think they're overpriced. I think they're a much higher risk in that one property, one door, one tenant. Now converting to RELs, completely different animal. Because now you've taken a property and you put a business in it. And so
true. So true. And like each bedroom is like a unit. I consider my 10-unit residential assisted living, 10 units, because even if I have a 10-unit multifamily in Phoenix or Scottsdale, it's not going to give me 5,000. No way they're going to give me maybe 1,600, maybe 1,300 rent, right? But by having that business element into it, that makes sense. Now, I do want to say something. Sometimes the operators can only watch or oversee 2 RALs. So you give them about 50,000, I was told, 45 to 50,000 per resident. So you have to put that also into it, Ankur, which was not in there. We saw the caregiving, but what happened to the person? Maybe they were managing it themselves. It's possible, right? They didn't put their money into there, but you don't want to be operator. I don't want to be operator. So we want to make sure that we put their salaries also in there, right? Yeah. Caregiver salaries plus also the management salary, right? All right. No, thank you. Thank you, Dave. No, that's so great. I think, again, multifamily is going to come back, roaring back. It's going to roar back. I know that. And we're going to go into that. And I would love to share with you in the last few minutes a deal I signed. I just signed today. I did the demo with the Badri. Badri is a great guy. He wanted me to put seed money. I should have done it. I put money into a lot of other deals, but he's done fabulous job. Avestor is his company's name right there, Avestor. And you could even write it out. So essentially what they've done is they have built this platform, getting started, book a strategy call and all the customizable fund that set up and admin fees, investor management. So like I'm paying $1,500 now at Folio per month. Guess what they do? My daughter puts K1s and updates. And my investors come there, they look at their portfolio. They say, okay, I've got 2 million, total, but it's 200,000 here, 300 here. They get some reports. That's all. But this here, I love Avestor because they do everything for you. They do everything. So in other words, it's got, of course, pricing, resources, marketplace, platform. Do they let you go somewhere? I know they want a demo, right? Always. Okay, this is it right there. Best of all worlds. The accessibility of a traditional fund with the flexibility of syndication. What I just said, So my attorney, I talked to Michael. He's a very well-established attorney who works with them, and he's going to put for $10,000 PPM and all the documents. And I'm going to customize this fund. I'm going to do this. Traditional fund is one set of legal documents, PPM per deal. Continuous fundraising per deal, right? Earning can be reinvested, which is this. And then syndications is investors select deals to participate in, one deal at a time, deal level transparency and flow through tax benefits. But in the customizable funds, which this portal lets you do, one set of legal documents PPM for $15 million raise, which I'm doing now, Monil Opportunities Fund LLC, Delaware. They are forming it in that $10,000. They're going to make two LLCs, one for my fund, one is Monil Opportunities Manager LLC or something. Continuous fundraising. I can keep on fundraising and the money gets interest at their portal. If the money is there, you get 3.5 or 4% interest, which I'll give it to my investors. So as investors park their money, and I'm waiting for the next deal, they'll get paid, which I love it. Earnings can be reinvested in the portal. Investors select the deals to participate in. That's one thing I loved. So in my whole Monil atmosphere or hemisphere, I can show them hospitality deal, multifamily deal, senior living deal, and storage unit deal or whatever they, and they say, okay, I want to put 100 here, 50 here, 100 here, 100 here. They do all the calculations. They do everything back end. Taxes are done. K1s are all done by them. They do whole record keeping of the fund, everything. It's just that I take care of the accounting side with my accounting department, which is true because I don't want to give my money to them, right? So my banks are and ACH distributions are done through the portal, everything flow through tax benefits, cost segregations, everything they can be done. Business model flexibility, lowest cost option. The one thing he shared with me was he says, Vinny, how many investors have in 5 deals for you? One investor. I said, oh, yeah, 5, 6, 7 even. And we give 7K1s. Guess what? They spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to design the legal paperwork that each investor gets only 1K1. So property level, they do all the bookkeeping and everything and the tax level, and then bring the K1. So investors love it. All their properties are listed in one K1 and the total number is there. This much distribution, all that stuff. So I really liked that. I really loved it. Any assets class, any investment, all housed in the single fund. I loved it because I've done 5 funds so far, but I bring the investors in, like 7 million I brought in, but all that 7 or 9 million, every investor got into everything I bought in that fund. See? So that's the difference. In this one, they choose which specific deal they want to put money. And they can keep on bringing money and they only sign one paperwork with PPM. And then the second thing it's called some disclosure. Attorney has put together 15-page deal. That's it. And they can bring money in, IRA money in, everything, all kind. Encourage repeat investments at a scale, streamline. Now, other thing I wanted to mention was they let you do fund of a fund structure in this portal. So you could even raise money for other 200, 500, maybe fund managers are there. So they're raising money also with their investors. And you could open up your deal to them also. And they do a 90-10 split or something like that, they said. So they vet them out. And then anyway, I don't want to go too much deep into it. Encourage scale, streamline your setup, legal tax responsibilities, how it works, form a single fund to house all deals, then add an unlimited number of deals over time, and then allow your investors choose their investments and the amounts to invest each individual deal. And then, of course, we promise, too good to be true, we promise it isn't. And I'm very excited about it. So today I did sign up with them. And now my attorney, who is one of the best attorneys, actually, Kim Lisa Taylor's partner, I understood. And he's going to give me PPM within 5 days. Who would give you PPM in 5 days? Usually they take a month and a half, easy. But I said, hey, I raised 1.3 million over the weekend for this hotel, and now I need paperwork. So he said, Vinny, go ahead and fill out this questionnaire, blah, blah, blah. I did that in half an hour, and now I'm ready. So we'll be able to do that. I just wanted to show that, guys. So Avestor, I think we are about done. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this whole thing, and I wish it was, I hope it was helpful. And let's meet next Wednesday. Thank you, Eileen, for joining. Thank you, Pete, for joining. Ricardo, thank you. Thank you, Dave, and Franco, and Saurabh, and Ankur, and Louis, and Daryl. And of course, brother, I think Farouk is going to join, who has been with me for last 4 or 5 years. And he's getting excited about residential assisted living. He's selling his businesses. He's got so much money now opened up. He says, Vinny ji, we want to get into some good businesses. So, all righty. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Let's
Vinny.
have a great, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes,
Thank you.
thank you. See you next Wednesday, 4 o'clock. Bye-bye.
Vinny,
Bye-bye.
Vinny,
Hi, Eileen. Yeah.
can I ask you a couple questions?
Please do. Let me go ahead and close this recording. If I
That's all for this episode of The Investor Impact. Stay tuned for the next episode and don't miss out on the opportunity to learn and grow alongside this powerful inner circle.